She's probably going to be lost in that network of...
I think I feel otherwise. Goodbye. Barbarossa.
That...
Thanks.
Thank...
Lazarus.
That,
but I this I come to the in.
Let I please...
I'm sorry.
Beverly, something just came to a closure. I suddenly have a notion of everything being imminent. That it has all been decided already, for now and forever. I'll come back for you once I'm done here. I promise.
Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for the road to my 802nd Platinum Trophy. Today's game was Truberbrook. So this is a PS4 game. I believe it has a Japanese stack, and then the other stack is for all other regions. And I believe that's it. I don't think there's a PS5 version or anything like that. So this is a nice little point-and-click adventure game. It's been a while since I've done like a true sort of traditional point-and-click game that wasn't something like an Artifacts Mundi game. So the Platinum Trophy in this game is pretty easy as long as you follow a guide, and it can be accomplished in 2 to 3 hours. Now I will say a guide is pretty much 100% necessary here if you want to get all the trophies in a single playthrough, because most of the trophies are missable. Now, I think there might actually be a chapter select feature that was added into the game later, but it may not have been there back when the game first came out, which might be why all the trophies are labeled generally as being missable. So to get the Platinum Trophy, you're going to get several trophies just by completing the game, so everything through here will be unlocked through natural progression. And then these 2 trophies are for the alternate endings of Chapter 5. So there's 2 different endings you can get. You can either leave or stay. And you can only make one decision in a playthrough, so as soon as you make your decision, quit the game, close it out entirely, then go right back in and load your most recent save. It'll be right before you make your final couple of decisions and get the other ending. It's as simple as that. Then there are some collectibles in this game. There are 35 dictaphone entries. That device is a little bit before my time, but it's like a voice recorder, and because the game takes place in like the 1960s or something. So with these trophies, there are 35 total, and some of them are unmissable story related, but some of them are completely missable and require you to click on specific objects throughout the game and do a recording of them. The good thing is if you hit R1 to bring up your inventory, you can actually see how many of these you've done so far, so it's kind of a little built-in trophy tracker. And then the remainder of the trophies either have to do with interacting with certain objects or certain characters. So for this one, you have to throw the coin that you get into the water when you fall down into the cave in like Chapter 2 or something. And for this one, I believe you have to use the coin on the telescope. So those are technically mutually exclusive, but as long as you make a backup save before making the wish, you can throw the coin in, then reload the backup save, and then just play through the rest of the game until you can put it into the telescope. This one, I'm not exactly sure how this one unlocked. I think it had something to do with just playing the story of like Chapter 1 or 2. Then the newspapers, there are 4 of these, 1 in each of the 4 chapters, not counting the prologue or Chapter 5. So just read the newspapers and you'll get that trophy. Then attending the concert, this is, I believe, an unmissable story-related trophy toward the end of the game. Saving Klaus, I think, is also an unmissable story trophy from early in the game. And then you have to listen to all of these different characters' stories. So in order to do this, you have to go through all of their dialogue options, but you also often have to hit the goodbye button at the end, or else it just won't count for the trophy, so I don't know why that is. But in general, you just have to go through every potential dialogue option with each of these characters, and then hit goodbye or something similar to that at the very end of it, and then the trophies will unlock. And then this one, I'm not actually sure if this one was missable or not. I'm assuming it was, though. This is in Chapter 4, I believe it is. Yeah, I want to say this is in Chapter 4, but it might be Chapter 3, where you have to lure some crows around into certain objects, and you don't have to send them to 6 different spots to beat the game. You just have to send them to, like, maybe 3 or 4, I think, to beat the game, so there's a couple of extras. And then opening the vault on the first attempt, this is in, I believe, Chapter 3, I want to say, or it might be back in Chapter 2, but I think it was Chapter 3, because Chapter 2 was real short. So with this one, you just have to highlight certain symbols in a specific order, back up your save first. Then this one is you have to talk to a certain character in Chapter 4 like 10 times, picking the same dialogue option each time. And then finally, during the little party outdoor concert scene during Chapter 4, you have to just keep mashing any of the face buttons until you have launched 100 total fireworks. You have more than enough time to do this, so don't worry about it. And yeah, that's how you get your Platinum Trophy. So like I said, it's a fairly quick and easy Platinum Trophy overall, especially if you follow a guide, but you are going to want to follow a guide or else you might end up having to go back to previous saves or replay the whole game, especially with the dictaphone entries. So I actually already synced up my trophies before recording this. So level 864, 16%, 28,112 total trophies, 802 platinums, 5,318 golds, 7,530 silvers, 14,462 bronzes. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, hope you leave a like and subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't done so already. And I will see y'all back here real soon for another trophy video.